What's up guys, and welcome back to another video on Jackzilla Gaming. And welcome back to our Jurassic Park series. And in today's video we are going to be building the big old guest area. But before we do that, I have done a bit of building off camera. So let me quickly give you the rundown of what has changed. Nothing much. I have just added loads more forest around and a little river with some mountains. Same over here. Down here I've begun this side of this tour. That will take you from the park back to the arrival point, so you can leave, but you never will. I added a Spinosaurus over here, and I don't know if I had these guys in the original video, but I added these guys, I think. I added a bit more palm trees around the Palm Tree Cafe, more signs and the torches, and like these. I added this, which I call the Gate Island, which has the Jurassic Park gate, and it looks really cool. And over here, just so the brachiosaurs and parasaurs don't come to the mountain, I did a little thing with the invisible fencing. I don't know if I should change it or not, but there we go. And a big change over here, I added a whole enclosure because I didn't want to spend a whole video building a little enclosure because it would take up lots of time. So hopefully if I edited it in, at the beginning of the video, you would have seen the speed build. So we got 8 dinosaurs in here, 4 Monolophosaurs like this guy, and 4 Proceratosaurs. Can I get a good view? I added a lot of foliage. There we go. We got 2 of them there. Cool. So now we can actually get started on what I planned, which was to build this. So we're going to begin this episode with a bit of Jurassic parking. We're going to move the visitor center, just down to here, because I'm going to build, so let's just say, so I also thought of a bit of lore for this park, which I just, because of course I did. So, while I do this, I'm going to explain that to you, because why not? Okay, so this park is the original Jurassic Park, but let's say the events of the film went down pretty differently. Nedry never did his thing, and everything went according to plans. This is many, many years after that, after Dr. Grant and Dr. Sattler, Malcolm, and everyone came to the island to see what was up. And so everything went good. InGen is busting. Everyone loves Jurassic Park. But what has happened is they have fully changed the whole park. So, a bit after Hammond died, there is a new guy. There was a new person. And Jurassic Park hasn't changed. Hammond didn't change anything at all. So that's what we're going to do. So we're the new person, and we have been tasked by upgrading Jurassic Park to more modern aspects. So Jurassic World will never become a thing in this universe. In my alternate timeline, Jurassic World isn't going to be a reality. Mizrani isn't going to take over InGen, and they've still done like Jurassic Park San Diego and all of that, so it's just Jurassic Park now. That's the main thing for InGen. And so that's what we're gonna do. So And so what we're gonna do, as you can see, what I'm doing right now, is building the lake, or in this park is the lagoon, because I wanted to have like an aquarium area, but I thought it would make more sense to have that aquarium over here. So this area is going to now be a lot larger than I originally intended. So what we're going to do, we're going to grab this and we're probably going to move it back just a fair bit so we can fit in a plaza, because I want a plaza here. So a nice little an awesome guest area for our guests, because that's what a guest area is for. So I'm just going to try to get this path as close as I can. There we go, we're going to join that. And then we're just going to take this to here and to here. And sort of do this shape. And get rid of this little nubbin. And yes. Boom. This is our Jurassic Park. So let's say the lake that everyone knows and loves has been the same for about 50 years, but now they've changed it to house marine reptiles. And here, they're gonna say Tylosaur, because in the original park, there was a Tylosaur. Where? In the lagoon, in like the aquarium. That's where they that's where they housed it, and it wasn't ever going to be viewed. It was going to be viewed to the guests, but it never was. But now we're going to do that. And here, so we're going to join these up. Can I do like the feed? I won't eat from the shark feeder, but I won't do the shark feeder. Okay, we're getting sort of close. And then from here, we're gonna. I had a bit of a drawing here, a little drawing that I was doing, but I never went through with it. But now we will. Now you will, because I'm going to change pretty much nothing now. Now this is all going to be the same. So we're going to get that, I'm just going to drag that to there. Okay, what was my plan again? I remember. Okay, I got it in my head. And it's in my brain bit. It's in my brain. I know what I'm doing. So we're going to flatten, okay, no. We're going to grab all of this place and just going to flatten it out. Right, but I had it. Is it all the. Yes, it is. Nice! Okay, I feel like I did this wrong. Oh, I definitely did. Okay, so we're gonna get this to about like there. So it matches the lagoon, and we're gonna attach it to there. Cool. So I know that's not gonna work now. Cool. Okay, so now we're gonna just keep this going straight, because this is going to join up with here. Okay. Just gonna go dead to dead. So the path is going to go fully around the lagoon. Yeah, definitely. No, so what we're going to do is we're going to have a cool little seating area probably there, and then from here, this is where we're going to go. close as we can to the lagoon at all times. So just so we can... Can I not use the facility path? Okay, I can get close, but not that close. Well, can I not use this path for this? And then can I not replace? No. Okay, maybe I went a bit too close to there. A bit too close for comfort with that. So we're just gonna try to get this path. This is gonna be a hassle, isn't it? Okay. Okay, so I've got something I like. So now we're just gonna get this path and just do what I was planning to do. This is very different from Jurassic Park. I've just realised. Okay, we are gonna have to get rid of the path so we can put in our dinosaur. So we're just gonna quickly just do that. Just so we can put it in. Oh, it's not attached, is it? Okay, so we're gonna just do this, but... Okay, we're gonna go, but, to the but, and I'm gonna go but, again to there. Okay, and this is where we're gonna join everything up, which we will do right now, as a matter of fact. So do that, and we'll get the tour track. I'm just gonna go straight. I'm just gonna do that. It's now is now connected. Oh, it's now. What we need to do is just sort of attach it to the path. Okay, it's not attached yet. Oh, because none of the buildings are. They're not. The path isn't. The tour isn't complete. Okay, so what we are gonna do now is we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're just gonna keep sort of going around the edge here. Then we're gonna do a big turn, and then we're gonna connect it all. Boom. Easy. Okay, so now we're gonna get in our two dinosaurs. Now they're a bit big, but it should be okay. They should be fine, right? It's a big lagoon. It's three squares. So we're only gonna have two. Two dinosaurs. So we're gonna do that one and that one. Okay, so we should probably start adding our stores. Okay, but first we do path. Path always comes first. Not the guests. They come probably last. I think the dinosaurs come first. Okay, we do that. No, I want to get it exact. So we're gonna go out one. That's how much we're gonna do. And then it'll be shops and such. Or do we just do like the shops around here? That's probably a bit too much. No, that's not at all what I wanted to do. Okay, and then we just fill that all in. Just like so. Boom. Oh, they're done. Alright, let's watch them release. Oh, that's pretty big enough. That's huge. I could have... They do require so much open space. I think... Oh, they've not even covered it. Okay, they're doing fine. Oh, they eat fish. Okay. Well, we do still have these bits that we can put their fish in. Without modifying the shape. We might even be able to add some cute little ichthyosaurs. Because who doesn't love ichthyosaurs, you know? You want to fill this place up with dinosaurs. Make a cool little ecosystem, so it's just going to leave them to synthesize. Anyways, what was I doing again this? Oh god, it's not even going to let me attach it with the path. No. Okay, boom. One shot. Yep. I think in the middle we put traction. And boom. Two. Thing. And then I think here we do okay, we're gonna have to move this whole thing back. Just a wee little bit. And unless we're gonna still do this. Oh yeah, the terrain went a little weird, didn't it? So we're just gonna have to keep flattening. There we go. Or we do a medium amenity. I'm fine with a medium amenity. Boom. It's sort of, you don't need to do huge. Okay, gonna do that. Gonna get another attraction. And then, oh no, a little baby amenity. The guest area is always the hardest to build. I think that's cool. That's sick. It's more Jurassic Worldy, but it suits my timeline. It suits what I want it out of this park. And then we do this as a little plaza. We call it the Arrival Plaza. Maybe. It will never beat the Palm Tree Cafe, which is all the way down here. There it is. We've got to be getting people now. Are people coming in? People! People are in my park. That is incredible. That's sick. Okay, how many are we going to have? Let's do that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. So we're going to have 6. We're going to have 8 creatures in here in total. It's going to be the same as their habitat. So yeah, how far are we into recording? We're 22 minutes in. I think that's good. This is good, but we have to still do all our decorations. You can't forget the decorations. I say we join all this up. So it creates that. I'm not going to do anything about the clipping because I know that will take too long. So yeah, now we got this cool little main street. I think I did say I wasn't going to do a high street, but there we go. Oh, it's automatically working how I wanted it to work. So now we got our cars. You guys coming in? Yes. Okay, are people here in our main area? Because that's what I want, really. Okay, we're gonna quickly just fill this in with forest, because nothing's gonna be here. Although I was thinking I could turn the river into an enclosure. Or if in, like, the next pack, the Jurassic Park expansion for the 30th anniversary, if they add, like, a river cruise, I will add a river cruise in this park, like in the film, and I think it'll be its own little attraction on this area, which will be awesome, because we do have a path that will connect. So maybe, yeah, I am going to do a river attraction. We're going to just get the path, and we're going to do just sort of do that, but we're going to get this wall, and we're just going to just sort of cancel it. It's just going to say no. We're just gonna say no. Sorry, park patrons, not today. You're not gonna go down there. For now. Not at this little moment in our timeline. Okay, this clipping is starting to annoy me, so I am gonna now do something about it. Okay, it's all fine for now. I think I just should do the medium, or the small. The small path. Okay, do the medium. Medium won't hurt much. Right, boom. Okay, it's still clipping. Oh, it angers the demon inside me. Okay, we do this a little bit first. No, it will keep clipping, won't it? It will keep clipping. Okay, maybe I turn off the overcrowding view, because that's going to just be really annoying. Okay, I think I fixed it. Yeah, we should just do this. No, okay, we're just going to do that, because it creates that sort of cool shape in the path. Oh, okay, we're just going to... Yeah, boom, clipping fixed. Cool, so now I'm probably going to definitely get rid of this, because this is going to be about that size of a path. I know to use this path for these little plazas, for these little areas, because they can get the facility path for some reason, can get into tight little places. There we go. Oh, I forgot let's release these guys. Nice! Ichthyosaur's in. Okay, now we don't need this anymore. That goes bye-bye. Okay, so now we can just... yeah, that works. Yeah. Nice, so now we can get all our palm trees back. This is all going to be like my Jurassic World lagoon. It's got a massive lake, and then this is going to be our plaza. Even though you can't exactly see them, but it's going to be the visitor center plaza. And I'm going to be so happy when the guest area is finished, because the guest area, for some reason, I find it always the hardest to build. And we could turn this into sort of like a beach area, so we can get rid of this, and this is where people can like chill. There'll be chairs. It's gonna be awesome. Hopefully they don't mess with the lagoon in any way possible. So that'd be sad. They messed with like the feeder. Okay, now for this bit. Okay, what I do want to add though, I want to add this cool fountain. Oh no, the terrain's doing the terrain thing again. Terrain, stop it. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that, the visitor center, so we can flatten all this terrain. All that, and then we're gonna put it back. What is that? Oh, what's that? There we go. Okay, so now that's there. It's not the exact same placement, but it's a placement. It's in the place. Okay, boom, it's there now. And I want loads of fountains like this. Could I just use like every single fountain in the game? Nah, that's the Biosyn fountain. Like that. Okay, now we have sort of a thing to think of. We're gonna need to think of the placement for the tour. No, not this tour, the actual park tour. To go around all the dinosaurs. Uh-oh. That's... Oh. He's holding up the line. Okay, there they go. All these people are waiting inside the car just for it to go. Is anyone even... No one's here yet. No one's here. Ooh, their shots. Hopefully they do find a way to get here. They should start appearing soon. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to double up the path. Because there's nothing better than a double path, I think. That's as the saying goes. Yeah, so we're just going to do these. Just so the guests can actually walk on it. Oh, well, how big is the main? It's large, but it could be larger. And considering, you know, this park is the original Jurassic Park, located in... This is the JP. It's famous. All around the world. Oh, a pillow just fell. That's not gonna be good. Yes. Yeah, that works. Okay, so now we're just gonna... just sort of fill this whole bit in. Okay. We're gonna just have to do this. Okay, the path just sort of decided to just peace out. On me, that's kind of sad. That's not nice of the path to do. Okay, and there we go. Boom. Cool, one path done. Now we just got to do that on the complete other side. Okay, the whole path around it is complete. So now I got to add all the decorations around it and everything. Also, in doing that, I accidentally got rid of the fountains. I'm gonna quickly reinsert the fountains. Boom. Okay, fountains are back, so so we're gonna do a speed build of putting all the planters around the path, and then we're gonna have to decide where everything else is to go. So, yeah, see you at the end of the speed build. Okay, so that was a lot of building, and I nearly have been building for a whole hour, and we are still not done. So help me. So what I plan to do now is decorate this area, and that's physically going to be it for me today. I have spent a lot of time on this guest area, and it would have been done way earlier if I hadn't done the lagoon. So, but the lagoon is cool. And I think if I just zoom out on that, it fits into what I was going for. Is it what I was thinking of originally? I'm gonna keep continuing this, and people are now in the park, which is awesome. We're also gonna put this here. And we should remember we are in Jurassic Park, because even I'm starting to think it's Jurassic World, which is not that great, considering it's not meant to be Jurassic World. It's more meant to be Jurassic Park. And we're going to use this cool one for here. So we got to remember Nice. So we'll be putting them in, this in between. These because to maximize decoration and it looks pretty. Could do these for some reason. Also, we can add we need to add the torches. So we'll just keep doing this. You could add these, not them, these little ones. We do need to have our Spinosaur somewhere. So where to put him? Okay, the Spinosaur is there. I'll do this whole, the tour plaza in the next episode at the beginning, maybe in a little speed build. Well, it'll take up half the episode, and then we will begin the whole this bit, which is going to be awesome. So yeah, so let's quickly go into capture mode so we can get some thumbnail shots. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and yeah, see ya.